All right, guys, we're over here today in McMinnville, Tennessee at McMinnville Liquor and Wine. Before we get in here, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. So let's get on in here and see what they have on the shelves. All right, guys, we are here at their display case coming in the door. They got Hard Right, and they got the Avalon Tequila. Got some Fortaleza. They got a little book, The Infinite. Now, you're going to have to come in and talk to them about the price on that because I do not know what it is. Get the Hancock Reserve, Heaven Hill Grain and Glass Rye, Sweetens Cove, Smoked Tequila, Wild Turkey 8-year. They got a 2025 None for Granted Little Book. And they have the Hero Selection. I've got that bottle, picked it up at the distillery. It is a solid pour. And then you got some Baker 7. High Rye back there. You got this. Get out so you can get the whole thing. You got this neat little decanter from Doc Holliday. And some blackened 1792. Can of 10-year, Smooth Ambler back there, Wild Turkey Triumph, Iowa West Rendezvous. That's a unique turkey decanter right there. Turkey Tom Bourbon. Elijah Craig, Ryder Cup edition. You got the Elijah Craig Toasted. Bought that in here last week. Sweet Oak Bourbon from Woodford Reserve. Got a Blanton's there. Heaven Hill Grain and Glass. Potter and Pond, 1792. Got 121.2 Woodford Reserve, Foolproof, Sazerac, and Basil Hayden. Then we come on down to the bottom shelf here. We have some more tequilas, some Johnny Walker Blue back there, Angel's Envy, Potter and Bond. They have a Voyage. These distillery series bottles right here. Those two, the Oloroso Sherry Cask and the 5-Star Rye, solid bottles. They have a tequila finish. They have a Yellowstone limited edition. They have the Jack Daniel's Sinatra in there. Dom Perignon. Elijah Craig 18. We got some Larceny C923 and Angel's Envy Triple Oak. Alright, guys, we're over here on the end cap now. We have the Jack Daniel's Gentleman Jack. And we're close to the distillery here because I always come through McMinnville when I'm going to Jack Daniel's. So I'm even closer here than I am to my house. Or when I leave my house, rather. Alright, coming on down here to the shelf here, guys. We have Doc Holliday, 7-year. Never heard of the Corner Creek. Aged 10 years, but it's only 88 proof, guys. Let me know if you ever had that. I got some Peg Leg Porker, Uncle Nearest, Basil Hayden. We got some Fiddler, ASW there. Willet. Isaac Bowman. They got a new label on that there because there's the traditional Bowman label on the small batch. 7. They do have a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye here coming in at 134. And they have a single barrel proof coming in at 131.1. Guys, they got that 3-liter bottle of Jack Daniels in here. It's starting to hit the shelves. A few different places I've seen it. Picked this up a couple of weeks ago. Almost snapped my arm in half because it weighs so much. So if you want to get this and work out with it, you know, you can always modify the weight by drinking some out of it. But it's a big bottle. It's a big bottle. Big boy and a big bottle. You got some more Jack Daniels stuff here, flavored. More your brushy mountain stuff there. All right. Then we have some Greenbrier. Oh, Yellow Rose. They got the Booker's 2501. Calumet small batch. Nelson Brothers there. We're also in the land of Dickel here in Tennessee, guys. So they have the Dickel here if you want it. And got one Pursuit United stuck in the corner. And they got some little early times there. We have some Kentucky Tavern. Some Ezra Brooks. Some Kentucky Deluxe. Some very old Barton. Kentucky Gentleman. Old Charter. Jesse James Honey. Ancient Age. Guys, we're on the bottom shelf on this other side. We got some Green River. A lot of this stuff is getting pushed down because there's just so much good stuff out there. Stuff's ending up on the bottom shelf these days. It's not necessarily bottom shelf whiskey. You got Fighting Cock, Old Granddad there. You got some Forbidden, some Davidson Reserve, Theology. The that New Riff single barrel is an outstanding pour. Got Evan Williams single barrel, some Evan Williams flavored whiskey. Benchmark. Got some Tin Cup. Chattanooga. We got the Founders there. Down Branch. Rebel. Alright guys, we got Blue Note. We got Wild Turkey American Honey. Long Branch. I always look at these Kentucky spirits. That is, it just says C on it. Yeah. Russell's. Yellowstone there. Some Old Hickory. We got Woodinville. Creek Water. Woody Creek Company. Larceny Small Batch. 1783. Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. The Evan Williams Black Label. Got some Claremont Steep there. Some Old Tub. Jim Beam.
How's it going?
Jim Beam flavored stuff. Some Jim Beam Red Stag. Some Devil's Cut. Jim Beam Black. Got the single barrel there. That Winter Reserve is going to be time for that again. The Knob Creek. And they got some Jeffersons. Back up top here, they got some more Jeffersons. Some Heaven Hill 7-year bottled in mine. They got some Toasted Barrel Elijah Craig. Barrel Proof A125. Private barrel. Woodford. Guys, they do have their own store pick here of McMinnville Liquor and Wine Double Oak. I didn't already have several bottles of that. I will get another. You got your Bullet, Angel's Envy. You got Makers, Whiskey Road Series, regular Old Forester, and some Four Roasters. Alright guys, we got some Dickel signature down here on the end cap. They got some handles back over in there. Alright guys, we're on this other end cap. We have some handles of Bean. We've got looks like 750s of Makers and Wild Turkey. Alright guys, so we have some more of their Woodford Reserve barrel pick right here. We have regular Elijah Craig small batch there. We've got some Evan Williams eggnog. And guys, they do have the 750 and the 375 Eagle Rares. And this is a store pick. I might have to pick one of those up. I definitely am going to pick that up. So the 750 is $53.99 and the 375 is $31.99. Alright guys, they have the regular Buffalo Trace. The 750 is $32.99 and the 1.75 liter is $70.99. Alright guys, I was just walking around to make sure I didn't miss nothing, and I do have some more Evan Williams 1.75s over here. They got the bottled in bond for $32.49. And guys, they have a nice little cigar room here as well, if cigar and bourbon is your thing. Alright guys, I came on in here just to see what they had real quick. They have a couple different things that I like. They have some My Father the Judge. They have a My Father La Antigüedad. I might have to get one of those. I haven't had that. And they do have my go-to most of the time over here, which is the Cohiba Blue. Love Cohiba Blues. Alright guys, we're over here leaving McMinnville Liquor and Wine. I got that Eagle Rare store pick, the 750. And I got that My Father cigar that I said I hadn't had yet. So McMinnville Liquor and Wine, guys. And come over here and see Brittany. She was the lady behind the counter today. She did me a favor, turned the music down a little bit for us, so I didn't have to come back and film again. I also met the owner, Jay, real nice guy. He said that if you guys are looking for some high end stuff for the holidays, he said he does have a Weller Millennium. If you guys want to come over and talk to him about the pricing on that, and maybe you can strike a deal. All right, guys. So come on out and see these guys over here at McMinnville Liquor and Wine in McMinnville, Tennessee. They're at 719 North Chancery Street, number 1 in McMinnville, and their phone number is 931-474-8154. That's 931-474-8154. Like I said, get over here and see Jay and Brittany, and they will treat you right. So we're going to get out of here, guys. And as always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you guys anything, but it means everything to me. Trying to grow this thing into something. And remember, drink responsibly and drink with your friends. And we'll see you guys on the next time.